This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I need for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils, too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Our president and our beautiful first lady, they went down to El Paso, Texas, and they posed with a baby that the president's rhetoric, Fox News rhetoric, your rhetoric, had helped to orphan. And I think this thing about Trump is making America great again. Trump has made America hate again. And it's this hatred of races. I hear it all the time when I talk to Republicans and they say, oh, I went down to Texas and there are all these Mexicans down there and they're all speaking Spanish. Well, I got news for you. Those weren't Mexicans. Those were the Americans. That guy that went down to El Paso to shoot a bunch of Mexicans, he shot a bunch of Americans. And I'm really tired of this anti-immigrant, anti-people with brown skin rhetoric that's coming out of Fox News, coming out of people like you, and coming out of our president. It's demeaning. It's beneath the office. It's beneath you. You used to be a judge. You know better. It's time that stopped.
Thank you, Carol. We'll get a response.
You know what? I refuse to accept your recitation of the facts. You are dead wrong. Their plan and their plot to remake America is to bring in the illegals, change the way the voting occurs in this country, give them licenses. They get to vote maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times.
Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders.
Let me be blunt and tell you what you don't hear much about in Congress or in the media. Every study done shows that Medicare for all is the most cost-effective approach to providing health care to every man, woman, and child in this country. Joe said that Medicare for all will cost over $30 trillion. That's right, Joe. Status quo over 10 years will be $50 trillion. 2 points. Yep. You got to defend the fact that today, not only do we have 87 million people uninsured and underinsured, you got to defend the fact that 500,000 Americans are going bankrupt. You know why they're going bankrupt? Because they suffered a terrible disease, cancer or heart disease. Let us be clear, Joe. In the United States of America, we are spending twice as much per capita on health care as the Canadians or any other major country on earth.
This is America.
Yeah, but Americans don't want to pay twice as much as other countries. I, who wrote the damn bill, if I may say so, intend to eliminate all out-of-pocket expenses, all deductibles, all co-payments. Maybe you have run into people who love their premiums. I haven't. You talked about the big mistake in Iraq and the surge. The truth is, the big mistake, the huge mistake, and one of the big differences between you and me, I never believed what Cheney and Bush said about Iraq.
You're right.
I voted against the war in Iraq. and help lead the opposition. Trump obviously hasn't a clue. Trump thinks that trade policy is a tweet at 3 o'clock in the morning. We have got to recognize that this country is moving into an oligarchic form of society where a handful of billionaires control the economic and political life of this country. In terms of democratic socialism, to equate what goes on in Venezuela with what I believe is extremely unfair. I'll tell you what I believe in terms of democratic socialism. I agree with what goes on in Canada and in Scandinavia, guaranteeing health care to all people as a human right. But I think also I am the only person up here to have voted against all 3 of Trump's military budgets. I don't think we have to spend $750 billion a year on the military when we don't even know who our enemy is.
Nobody's getting on it?
Nope, not until he get out.
Okay, man. Tell him the reason I stopped you. Remember, you were shaking in the police car.
No, Thirsty! Back up!
Seat. Seat all the way in.
Why didn't you put him on this phone? Excuse me. I'm
Back
ready.
up!
I'm never getting you poured off.
I'm also going flag. Get in the back of my car.
I got 50 cents.
Back
Sit in
up!
my car.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask them. I'm sitting right
Sit in my car.
Free Vaughn.
Where you guys going?
We about to
Home.
wait for the
Where you going? Going home?
Home.
Start walking.
No, the bus right here. The bus stop right here.
All right. Well, something's obviously going on out here, right?
Well, look at the badge number.
Look at it. Yeah. Didn't do anything wrong,
right?
right? I'm just waiting for the 3.
Me.
all of us.
All of you?
Why they put him in the car?
For nothing.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. He just rolled up on him.
I would have got back, bro. They probably thought he was somebody else. That's Javon.
And the bus right there.
He innocent, bro. Our bus coming.
And the bus right there.
Oh, my trizzy.
The bus right there.
Our bus right here. You gotta get home. All right. What they would Vaughn do? Excuse me, y'all.
She don't know.
Shirt off, with no pants off. You know what I mean?
No, our bus coming.
I'm not just coming out here just to harass you. Do you understand that? There's the 3. Nobody's getting on it?
Nope, not until he get out.
Okay, man. Tell him the reason I stopped you. Remember, you were shaking in the police car. Where you guys going?
We about to wait for the
Where you going? Going home?
Home.
Start walking.
No, the bus right here. The bus stop.
They coming out here searching this place because apparently somebody came at them on some bullshit at a park not too long ago, from what I heard or overheard the cops saying. Now they're sitting here raiding the motherfucking house. Hey, you ain't supposed to smack him like that. The fuck is wrong with you? Hey, I got all that shit on camera. What's your name, bro? Hey, you wasn't supposed to smack him in the face. The fuck is wrong with you? Hell no, man. I'm on my property. I ain't gotta listen to you. Man, I'm on my property. You can't come over here and do nothing to me. Hey, you ain't got a search warrant. You can't come over here, man. Man. Hey, look, I got you all on camera right now. I'm on my private property.
Hold on, man.
Misconduct.
Hold on, man.
You're under arrest.
For what? I ain't even doing nothing but report this whole situation. What are you doing?
Give me the phone. You're interfering with this.
I didn't interfere with nothing. All I said was Crystal, down. I ain't even doing that. I feel for army. Hey, look, I got you all on camera right now. I'm on my private property. Hold on, man.
Misconduct.
Hold on, man.